We're doing number 20 from page 340. We're comparing two equations to see if their slopes can tell us anything about whether they're perpendicular or not. And if they're not perpendicular, they could be parallel, as we found in the previous example, or they could be neither. Good. Either. Neither. Alright, so let's zoom out and zoom back in. So 4y equals x plus 5. Folks, what do we do to that? We have to, this has to undergo some transformation before we can tell what the slope is. Alright, Charles.
You divide by 4.
Divide by 4.
So the slope's 1 over 4.
Oh, why? Fantastic. That's right.
Divide by 4.
We divide by 4. M equals 1/4, as Caroline so aptly noticed. Got that okay? And now, what about this 9y equals 9y plus 3x equals 2? What do we do to that? What do we got to do to that? Alexis, back over there. What do we do to that to get y equals mx plus b?
Well, first you subtract 3x.
This one is number. Okay, Alexis, to finish it off. What do you do now?
Okay, then you divide by 9.
Okay. And as Caroline jumped in and said, it's negative 1/3. That's the slope. I'm going to box the slope there and box the slope there. That's the relevant information, okay? We've got the slope of each line, okay? So what can you tell about those things?
Actually, neither, isn't it? Because then...
Well, first of all, are they the same?
No, so you can't do the one. You can't do the one thing.
They're not parallel, right, Taylor? Right, Bernadette? They're not parallel. The slopes aren't the same.
And you can't do the can't do the one thing.
You can try. You can try. Look, 1/4. Try, and I try, and I try, and I try. I can't get no perpendicular line. See, it doesn't work.
So it's neither.
It's neither. Neither. These lines are neither. Okay, the long answer. I'm just going to put neither. These lines are neither perpendicular nor parallel. Yeah, there are lines here. We figured out the slope in both those lines by going y equals mx plus b. That gives us our m and our b. We're not interested in b right now. We're just interested in m, the slope, and comparing them. The slope here, when we figured it out, is equal to 1/4. And the slope here, when we figured it out, is negative 1/3. They're not the same, so therefore the lines aren't parallel. And when you multiply them together, as we did here, 1/4 times negative 1/3, it did not equal negative 1, so they're not perpendicular either. So anyway, we're going to move on now. These are clearly, our answer is that these are neither perpendicular nor parallel. All right, so we'll move on. Well, this is number 15, and this presents another problem. We've got two lines as represented by the two equations, x plus y equals 6, and 4y minus 4x equals 12. What do? We need to compare the slopes. How do we compare the slopes? Convert them into y equals mx plus b form, because then we can get the m's, we can convert them, we can compare them, and we can figure out whether they're perpendicular, parallel, or neither. First step, what do we do on both sides, Connor?
What do we do on both sides? We add 4x. Oh wait, you're talking
about this one right here.
Oh, first one, you minus x.
Minus x on both sides. Now some people are still having problems. Yeah, subtract x. Some people are having problems, okay? If we subtract x, that cancels. I think everybody's clear about that. This is y equals. Now, some people are having problems with this and this. How would you write that? Yes.
X minus 6.
No, no.
Negative x plus 6.
Negative x plus
6.
Y equals negative x plus 6 because this is negative x, it doesn't suddenly turn into a positive. This is positive 6 and it doesn't suddenly turn into a negative. You're just negative x plus 6. It's an invisible 6, but it's an invisible plus sign. There it is. So what's the slope of this thing? If I were to go y equals mx plus b, what's our slope? Y equals mx plus b. What's our m?
Negative 1.
Yep, that's it. That's the invisible 1 right up there, okay? The negative 1, all right? All right, so 4y minus 4x equals 12. And, Jonathan, I have a hunch that you know what to do here. I have a hunch.
You add 4x to both sides.
You add 4x to both sides. Good. That's a good start. And Bernadette, I know you can, I have a hunch that you can continue from there.
I
4y equals, no, why would we have 6x? Well, hold on. See, now, no, but that's okay. We're not putting you on the spot or anything, even though we are. No, here's the thing. We added 4x on both sides, right?
Oh, I know.
Okay, Bernadette?
Yeah. 4x plus 12.
Thank you. And I think math is a lot like that. It's all about, don't know what the heck I got. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. You know what I mean? I'm just doing it. I'm following the instructions. You're doing it. You're doing it, Johnny. You're doing it. All right, so we're not done yet. We have to finish this off, and Charlie O is dying to do it. What do we do, buddy?
Divide 4 on both sides.
Divide 4 on both sides. Both. And what do we get?
Y equals mx x plus 3.
Good stuff. Charlie must be coming to early morning classes because he's right on top of the ball here. So what's our slope on this one?
M equals 1.
I know a girl who used to come, hasn't been coming lately, and kind of struggling. Alexis, turn around. M equals what?
1.
Good. Now we've got our slope here and our slope there. Let's compare them. Are they the same?
Nope.
Nope. That's not the same as that. All right? So they're not parallel. We know that. Alexis is dying to let us know what the relation between this slope and that is.
Well, you multiply them together and you get -1.
That's right. We multiply this, -1 times 1 equals -1. So lines are what?
No.
Yeah. What? Go ahead, Connor.
Oh, perpendicular.
Lines are perpendicular. Okay? So you multiply the slopes. Multiply slopes. They equal -1. Fantastic.